it is. So this is Broken Sword 5. As you can see, it is, well, a great game. Great menu here, by the way. Got the chat here, so I can actually, see what you guys are saying and such. Gonna put the window over here, so I can see the chat. And now, we are going to begin Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse, which is all done by mouse. It is basically trying to go back to the 2D sort of thing, but keeping 3D models and such. It's doing a 2.5D sort of thing. Doesn't work very well, but people enjoy the 2D thing, so I guess, good enough. Anyway, let's play, shall we? Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and check out the tutorial. Hello, and welcome. Let's show you how to discover and interact with interesting things in the environment. In this case, a humble red arrow. Let's put it on the tip, and animating magnifying glass will appear. Well done! These are hotspots. Here's George. He looks pretty good, doesn't he? Let's left click on the floor at that point so that we can have him walk over there. We did it! This is how we move people now. We do not use arrows anymore. We use mouse only. See that torch that has magically appeared out of nowhere because of the tutorial? How about we left click it to have an animating pickup icon hand so that we can pick up the torch. Yay! We have a thing! It appeared here! We now have an inventory. Let's click on that bag. Here it is! Let's examine it by right-clicking it, not left-clicking. Left-clicking is wrong. It's right-click. It's a fine-looking torch. Here's some batteries. Now let's click on these together to combine. We did it! Look! A target! Let's use our torch on the target. It's a goat. We did it! And if we get stuck on puzzles, we'll use hints. We're not using them. Let's do this! Oh, by the way, we can display the main menu of a hammer and spanner. We have the hints, which is the question mark. And we can even get achievements, which is the gold cup. I have all the achievements already. Let's go and play the game finally, for fuck's sake. Oh yeah, I have to fucking... No, I would like to start the game now, thank you.
We must go now.
Papa!
Tiago, go with your mother to the trap. Take this. It will always be your guide.
Yes, Papa.
We will join you shortly. Xavier, the painting. La maledicción. This way.
Senora, it is too late. Go!
No! Papa!
Senor, in here.
Search them. Of course. Paris in the spring. Passion, romance, l'amour. I was working in art insurance. It paid the rent, just about. And then, by chance, I met Nico at a private view.
You didn't tell me that you were back in Paris, Josh?
We should catch up. Let's have lunch.
Nobody move!
No, monsieur! Not la malédiction! Oh!
Stay back.
Once again, Paris had shown me her dark side. A brutal robbery, a senseless murder. Nico and I were about to be drawn into a new and terrifying adventure together. The gallery owner was dead. I guess sometimes playing the hero doesn't pay. My company had insured the exhibition, so I had a crime to solve. The cops would be here soon. I didn't have much time.
And thus we begin. Nico's run off. We have a priest here. We have Henry, who's now dead. Let's talk to the priest.
Excuse me, Father.
Yes, my son.
I'm George Stobart. My company insured the exhibition.
My name is Simeon.
Is there anything I can do?
You can pray for his soul.
A senseless murder.
On the contrary, this killing makes plenty of sense.
Really?
What do you mean?
A great evil has taken place. This is the work of the devil.
What?
I am a Dominican priest. I know these things.
Okay.
And now, excuse me, I must pray.
1 minute I'd been planning dinner with Nico. The next I was talking art theft, murder, and the devil with a priest.
Neat. Oh, by the way, Lane's here. Good to see Lane again. Anyway, let's see Henry. Poor guy.
He definitely looked better.
Yeah. Let's keep his glasses there. Let's see. What's this?
There was a small piece of paper in the dead man's hand. It was too intriguing not to take a look. It read, 2:30 p.m., be ready. Innocent enough, until I realized that the robbery took place at 2:30 p.m. There was something fishy going on around here, and it wasn't just the canapes. I quickly replaced the note.
Alright.
Poor guy.
There's a gunshot wound here.
I didn't want Henri's blood on my hands.
True. An eau de toilette.
In Henri's pocket was a tiny bottle. It was a bottle of Brett. The label claimed it would wake the beast within.
Okay then.
A cryptic note in a bottle of overpowering cologne. No personal effects or anything else of substance. I needed to find where he kept his records.
Let's have a look around, shall we? Remember, we can only move around with the mouse, so... Let's look at the stolen painting.
This was where the stolen painting had hung. Why that painting? And why kill for it? The stolen painting had an alarm, which should have sounded when the painting was removed. I needed to find out why it hadn't.
Yep. Pressure pads?
I pressed the vibration detector pad. Nothing happened.
Huh. Let's have a look at the wires.
So that was why the alarm hadn't sounded. A wire had been cut by someone who knew exactly what they were doing. This was an inside job.
Oh, great.
The button bypassed the pressure pad system. Cutting the wire had disabled the pads.
Great. This was definitely an inside job then.
The stolen painting was called La Maledicción, painted by someone called Serpent in 1937, and worth just 40 grand.
Let's have all these paintings.
The alarm on that painting hadn't been sabotaged. So what made La Maledicción so special?
If only we knew. Wait, a camera?
With luck, the security camera had captured the robbery. The cable for the camera ran into the room marked private.
Can we get inside here?
The door was locked with a keypad.
Of course.
If I wanted to get in there and look at the CCTV footage, then I'd need to find the number.
Great. Alright, let's see. Pizza box?
The thief left the pizza box behind. I wondered what was in it.
Pizza?
Well, no surprise there. Pizza.
Nice.
The guy must have been hungry. There was only one slice left.
I'll go ahead and take it. Who gives a shit? The place is swept anyway, the guy's dead.
It was Hector Lane, France's greatest art critic. We'd met before. It hadn't ended well. For a moment, I thought he was dead, but from the snoring, I guessed he'd only fainted.
I was just told to go open the door, and there's no one there, so I don't know why my mom asked me to do that. Anyway, let's look around at Lane. Hello.
In the pocket was a pair of nail clippers. They were monogrammed with the letters HL.
Interesting. Let's go ahead and use this.
Time to awaken the beast. What?
What was that? It smells like the 70s. Where am I?
You fainted.
Good job. Anyway, you hungry?
I found a slice of pizza.
Now that is what I call service. Given the circumstances, that was surprisingly acceptable. Now what's been going on? Oh, Henri, is he
Dead? Afraid so.
Yep.
poor chap? Just like him to steal the limelight, though.
At this time,
Excuse me.
Do I know you?
yeah.
Yes, our paths have crossed in the Glee's Gallery.
Of course, the man with the absinthe. I don't suppose you...
Afraid not.
Pity. I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble remembering your name.
It's George.
I'm George Stobart. I insured the exhibition.
I hope you have deep pockets then, my boy.
Could I ask you a few questions, Mr. Lane?
Fire away.
Let's talk about Henry.
Did you know the gallery owner?
Of course, we worked together on the exhibition.
Oh, really?
Henri provided the space. I was the creative powerhouse.
How long had you known him?
As a friend, many years. Our professional relationship had only recently blossomed into this exhibition, under my curatorial wing. And now the poor fellow's gone and got himself killed.
If Lane was involved with the gallery, then he had to know the code to that door.
Alright, now, Amir, let's talk about the thief.
Do you know anything about the stolen painting?
Of course, dear boy. La Maledictio, a little-known work, turned up at the last minute.
What about the killer? Were you able to get a look at him?
A delinquent in a tin hat. Beyond that, I don't really recall.
Oh, yeah, you fainted.
Yeah.
Those of us with a higher aesthetic are more sensitive to violence.
Bullshit. Let's talk about this.
How about some more of this?
I don't think so. As a sel volatile, it was acceptable. As a cologne, it would be barbaric.
Let's talk about the gallery.
So you curated the exhibition? What's it about?
A brilliant retrospective. A dialectical window on European art's ongoing discourse with the unresolved psychoses of the nation-state.
Wow, you took the words right out of my mouth.
How about we talk about the Maledictio?
What can you tell me about the stolen painting?
La Maledictio, a challenging piece. If you like a wide cast of obscure saints and fringe Christian symbolism, of course. Not especially valuable, though. The thief won't get much for it on the black market.
Let's talk about the artists of the Maledictio.
Who painted the stolen painting?
Therein lies a mystery. We only know his pseudonym, El Serp. He was a Catalan, a modernist. His works are symbolic, religious.
El Serp. Interesting name. So, do you know the keypad combination?
So, you help run this place? Maybe you can give me the code to that door.
The code to the office?
I just thought you might have the number.
I do, but I couldn't possibly give you access before the police arrive.
I figured I wasn't going to get the door code from Lane by playing nice. I needed to turn the heat up.
Yeah. Let's,
Mr. Lane, you're really going to have to give me the code to that door.
And why, pray, should I do that?
Because the way the cops will see it, you're the prime suspect. We both know you're innocent, Mr. Lane, but the cops, well, they may not see things so simply. I might be able to get them off your case, but in exchange, I'd like the code for the office door.
But that's preposterous. The police would have neither evidence nor motive.
Funny you should mention that.
Yeah, there's a cut wire here.
Someone sabotaged the alarm on the stolen painting. A wire was cut.
What? Who could have got into the alarm system?
Exactly. It was an inside job, Mr. Lane.
You're not suggesting that I...
Well, I'm afraid that's the way the cops are going to see it.
That's preposterous. How could I possibly have cut the wire?
Huh. Maybe the nail clippers?
Are these your nail clippers, Mr. Lane?
Yes, they have my initials monogrammed on them.
Huh. The perfect implement for cutting the alarm on a stolen painting.
What are you saying?
Well, the alarm was sabotaged, Mr. Lane. It was an inside job.
Are you accusing me? How dare you? I had no reason to kill Henri, no motive whatsoever.
Okay, but I don't think the cops will see it like that. And I sure would like that door code.
Mm-hmm. How about the movement?
This is an inside job for sure, Mr. Lane. The police are going to be very interested in your recent movements.
I've been out of town for several days, and last night I retired early.
Just saying.
You're not going to scare me into giving you that door code, you know.
I was onto something here, and I knew it. Lane was sweating. It wasn't pretty.
Huh. Maybe there's something outside.
The street was quiet and upmarket. Not the kind of place for an opportunist thief.
Let's look around, shall we? There's this cafe.
I've always been a sucker for Parisian stained glass.
Let's talk to the waiter.
Excuse me.
Monsieur?
There's just been a robbery at the gallery.
Oh, really?
You don't sound surprised.
All property is theft, monsieur. And all art is property. Therefore, all art is theft. Do you not agree?
Well, when you put it like that, it's hard not to.
Yeah. I think he's stupid.
Did you see anybody run out of the gallery earlier?
There was a beautiful woman with a camera. She was chasing somebody.
Oh, that must have been Nico.
You know her? You surprised me.
Can you tell me anything about the man she was chasing?
I assume, monsieur, that like all of us, he is inherently unknowable.
No wonder this guy's cafe was empty.
Huh. Let's talk about Henry.
The gallery owner, Henri, was shot dead trying to stop the robbery.
Life has no meaning the moment you lose the illusion of being eternal.
Right. Did you know him well?
Can we ever truly know another human being, monsieur? He spent little time at the cafe, unlike his friend, Monsieur Lane.
What about Lane?
What do you know about Hector Lane?
Lane? Oh yes. He drinks here sometimes. He slid away last night without paying.
Really?
Last night? What sort of time?
After midnight, for sure. If you see him, give him this bill, and tell him to pay up next time.
Huh. Well then.
The check was from last night. But Lane told me he was nowhere near the gallery. This could be the leverage I needed to get the office door code from Lane.
Yeah.
What do you know about Le Lizard Bleu?
It's bourgeois, vacuous, and overpriced. Just like its curator Lane. He's always in here, you know, talking art to his latest flusée.
So you and Lane aren't best of pals, huh?
The man is a second-rate critic, peddling meaningless aphorisms.
Interesting.
Thank you for your consistent indifference, monsieur.
Perhaps next time you come, I will give you a coffee. Perhaps not.
Cover won't be that bad. Anyway, let's go ahead and get that code off of that bastard Lane. Hey, Lane.
How about it, Mr. Lane? Ready to give me the door code yet?
Certainly not. give me a single reason why I should.
Guilty by way of nail clippers.
I've been away from Paris for several days and only got back this morning. How could I have cut that wire?
Huh. You're talking a lot of shit, sir.
Take a look at this.
What of it?
It's your bill from the cafe next door.
So?
It's dated yesterday. Last night, in fact. 12:30 to be exact. You said you were out of town. You sure drank a lot of champagne last night without paying the bill. But you told me that you were away from Paris last night. I hate to say it, but that sounds like a lie to me.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, you give me the code to the door, and the police need never know. A motive and proof of involvement.
Yep.
Not looking good, Mr. Lane.
You are a blackmailer, Stobart.
Nope.
Just doing my job.
Yep.
All right. You have me. The number is 6397. But I admit to none of these spurious accusations.
I had the code. The police would be here any moment, so I had to work fast.
You got it. Come on, you can do
What
it.
was that number again? 64.
Everyone, hold it right there.
God damn it.
Damn it.
Oh, it's Boo! It's Boo!
I am Inspector Navet of the Paris Serious Crime Squad, and I hereby declare this crime scene open. I mean, closed. Now, nobody move, especially you on the floor.
Really?
Mo, I want a total lockdown. Nobody in or out. Apart from me, of course.
Oh boy.
I needed to get back into the gallery, but a familiar figure was guarding the door. It was Sergeant Mou. Our paths had crossed before.
Hey Moo, how's it going? Well, he's not gonna talk to us unless I talk to him. Let's talk to him then.
Sergeant Mou, we meet again.
Aha, Madame Collard. An unexpected pleasure.
I was in the gallery at the time of the theft. Can I get back in?
I am sorry, but I am under strict orders from Inspector Navet. Nobody in, nobody out. And I must correct you, madame. It is no longer just a theft. It is a murder.
Yep.
Mon Dieu! That poor man!
God damn it.
Who is Inspector Navet?
The most promising young investigator on the force. A genius. A man blessed with almost superhuman insight.
Really, man.
He sounds highly perspicacious.
Madame, it is not for us to talk about the inspector's sweaty proclivities. He is about to solve his third case in as many days.
So, what's he got that the other investigators don't have?
Blood spatter. He is the world expert. He reads the entrails of the crime scene like a book.
Really now.
I witnessed the crime. I've got to get back in there.
I'm sure you can make an official statement in good time.
I saw the thief. I think I can help the investigation.
I am implacable, Madame Collard.
Okay then.
I really need to get into the gallery and speak to Inspector Navet.
Tut. He is not to be disturbed. He is applying his famous scientific methods.
Which is?
Any moment now, the case will be cracked.
Really?
I certainly hope so. I am dog-tired and want to go home.
Really now?
Why are you so tired, Sergeant Mou?
I have been working for 3 days with no rest.
Aw.
Navet is a genius in his field, and he assumes that we all have his energy and vigor.
Oh, you poor man. If you'd like to go and get some sleep, I will watch the door for you.
That's very thoughtful of you. Ha! A cunning attempt to make me a deserter, madame. A gendarme never leaves his post.
Very smart on
Well,
that.
how about a hot drink?
Ah, that would do the trick for sure. Unfortunately, I mustn't drink on duty. My doctor specifically warned me against it after the last incident.
Incidents?